okay, okay, go. Okay, 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 slow. Okay, 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 go. Okay, 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 slow. I got two cups and they twins. I got two bad bitches, they sin. Yeah. I got water and it gotta go splash. I got car and it gotta drive fast. That's my slime, yeah. That's my slime. Yeah, we really rock on the block all the time. Yeah. That beat, ayy, on the block. Till we see the cop and then we dash the spot. Did your car, is it was hot? I had to use a fucking snow to hide a rock, but it was melting. That shit was hot. I needed 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, go. Okay, so. Okay, go. Okay, slow.
Lately all I do is hit the dough just like a target. I get this money, I be flossing. I got the ambitions of a boss, yeah. If you ain't talking that money, we ain't talking. Awesome, I'm so fucking awesome. I got so much money, man, I swear that I can toss them. We ballin', I be fucking ballin'. Thinking about the days he used to ball for this. I remember Papa told me I forever prosper. Whipping up the room and I ain't talking about no pasta. Used to sit and ponder how to get that on my roster. Proper, I think I might need a Kevin Costner. Pull it to the bank like hello.
What up with it? What up with it? Supreme Beast Boxer Talk. It's your boy Cadillac Red. I'm here today to talk to you all about this guy right here. Yeah, that's right. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Now, Stay Puft is the type of guy that you could sit at the campfire and just roast him all night. You know? And he got marshmallow hands, so you ain't got to worry about him hurting you too tough. Or knocking you out or anything like that. But if you look this way when you should be looking this way, he could take your title. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably sitting there like, yo, who could a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man be, Red? Yeah, this guy right here. JoJo Diaz. Now, first thing first, let's break down JoJo Diaz and his record and who he is and why he has such the cachet that he does have. JoJo fought at 126. To me, his biggest fight was Gary Russell Jr. In a fight that Gary Russell dominated. After that, I believe JoJo moves up to 130. At 130, he seems pretty fair for himself. Seems pretty nice. Winds up getting a title shot with Tevin Farmer for the IBF championship. He beats Tevin Farmer in a very, very close decision. He had a nasty gash over his eye that he fought through and showed some real grit and looked it like a true champion. They say that they had a rematch set up between the two. Unfortunately, JoJo said that Tevin didn't want to do right on the business end, so they had to not have a rematch. I think that's kind of crazy. I know how Eddie Hearn does his rematch clauses, and he will jerk you on the rematch clause. But if you sign for it and you say you're gonna fight him, just be a man of your word, man. Fight the man. You know what I'm saying? Beat him again and get the shit over with. But he doesn't. So he decides to go another route and face the IBF mandatory. I can't even say the dude's name. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can try. Y'all want me to try to butcher it up? Rachmaninoff. Yeah. I ain't saying the first name, no. But he fought Rachmaninoff last weekend. Okay, so everything looks on the up and up. They're looking like, yo, it's just another mandatory. It's something that JoJo should be able to handle without a problem. JoJo gets in there and yeah, man, before he gets to the fight, he loses the belt on the scale. Hence why he was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He let Corona get to him a little bit too much. 3 pounds overweight. Just didn't look right, in my personal opinion. Not for a champion. Not for someone that didn't want to do right with business with Tevin Farmer. You could have still had a bigger fight and gave up the belt. It's just sad all around, in my opinion. I don't understand how you dodge a bigger check to fight a mandatory just to lose the belt at the end of the day anyway. It's ridiculous. And that's the problem with guys like this that come into championship contention. Will get or earn championship belts. I'm sorry. If you're not gonna do right and make the big fight or honor your word with your rematch, then it's only right that you lose your title anyway. But yeah, he has the fight with Rachmaninoff. It's a back and forth fight. I can say it turns out to be a good fight, and it goes to decision, and it winds up a draw. Now, I think that's crazy because this is your first draw of your record, 31-1-1. So I don't know. I can't say that you should pick up the pieces or whatnot. It's just if you're gonna stay at 130 after the fight. I hear JoJo say that he ready to just go to 135 and. Trying to make the weight was crazy. He wasn't prepared for the bubble. There was no sauna. He had to work out in the room with the heat on some wild shit. And that's why he wasn't able to lose the weight like normal and all that other extra shit. All that sounds cool. All that sounds great. But yeah, man, that's not what's popping if you ask me. I think you should have came in ready before you even got to the bubble, personally. It's a lot riding on this, and you are a champion, man. It's not something that you just fuck around with when you become a champ, because you could lose the belt just like that. I want to say shout out to the IBF for doing what they had to do, stripping them and all that other stuff, and putting the belt out right. You know what I'm saying? You know I rock with the IBF tough, so thank you for holding on to the rules and not pulling no fast one or try to pull the wool over the people's eyes or whatnot. But yeah, all in all, man, it's a bad weekend. It was last weekend a bad weekend for JoJo Diaz. Hopefully, like I say, you can get right and be able to bounce back into a good fight at 135. You know, Devin Haney is looking for an opponent. You know what I'm saying, all the way around. So you know you can get you a Devin Haney fight real quick. I think that'd be a good move for you, JoJo. You can get paid good money, and you can fight somebody with some cachet. And if you beat him, shit, you're that guy and a WBC champ. You know, Mexicans love the WBC champ. So hey, man, so everything seems to be a shoo-in for you. So I would say, yeah, jump to 135 and get you a Devin Haney fight. But yeah, all in all, definitely a sour weekend for JoJo. But that's not the worst of the worst of the weekend. And I'll do this one with it'll be a twofer. The person that lost last weekend the most, in my personal opinion, will be this guy right here. Oh shit, hold on, this guy right here. God damn, hold on. This guy right here. Oh man, how many of these motherfuckers do you got out here, bruh? Okay, this guy. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Oscar, you had what, I want to say 8 champions last weekend? Now you're down to 6, buddy. Shit doesn't look good. Teixeira lost to Castano, and it looks like somebody at 154 might be going for undisputed real soon. As far as Teixeira, I don't understand how you would put him in a position to get a belt anyway. You could have kept Jaime Munguia down there, trying to keep him at the weight. You was doing real good hiding that WBO belt. You win long time with that shit, if I'm not mistaken. The whole time in the last couple years, the last 2.5 years, when 154 got to jumping between Hurd and J-Rock and J-Rock Rosario and Harrison Charlo and Harrison Charlo again, and Hurd and Laura, when all that shit, Erickson Lubins was in the mix, all that was going on over there, all them fights lined up. And you had that WBO at Golden Boy hostage. And nobody, it was to the point where people just seemed to, you get all the 3 belts, you undisputed, because you ain't never going to see that. That's what you was doing to the WBO. And it was working real good because you had Jaime McGear. But you let him vacate. And somehow you swift Patrick Teixeira in real quick, because I don't even remember seeing him win a fight for the championship belt. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember seeing that shit. All I know is I turned on the internet one day, it was like, Patrick Teixeira is the champ. I'm like, who the fuck is that? So, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you fought over there where you from somewhere and won, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knew, but from what I seen, your ass ain't win shit. So, but you was the champ, and then your first fight, your first defense as champion, you give the belt right up. And you get your ass whipped the whole fight. I don't understand how you have that reach that you have and you can't keep fighters off you. And you don't know how to defend yourself once they get in the inside. Because you're longer than everybody, so naturally your defense should be everybody try to get inside of you. And shit, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. But that's neither here nor there, because you're not the biggest loser. The biggest loser is the man Oscar. So now, you have 6 champs, and your number 1 fighters aren't champs. Man, I know the truth. I know you're not going to set Virgil up against Bud, even though you talk that talk. Virgil supposed to be fighting Mo Hooker. I mean, there's no belt on the line, but I'll tell you this. If Mo Hooker beat up on Virgil and do it for Dallas, oh my God. Oh my God. I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear shit. Your future is done. Because all the chips going to be on Ryan, and we all know Ryan is chinny. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely chinny. That he got an internet chin. He could break the internet. Yeah, just like he could get broken in the ring. So all the shit that you've been trying to do with him after him getting dropped, very suspect. Coming to last weekend, losing 2 champs. Man, it look like, man, the boat's sinking, man. Shout out to B-Hop, man. B-Hop holding you down, man. If B-Hop wasn't there, your shit would be, you'd have been done. He used to having to, you know what I'm saying, come in and had to clean up shit for you and shit. Man, look, man, it's looking bad for over there at Golden Boy, man. You got a nice welterweight in Speedy Rashidi, but you don't know how to promote. You ain't gonna put him out there. It's dark days ahead for Golden Boy. I think Golden Boy is probably one of all the big promotional companies, they felt this COVID worse than everyone else. They don't got the European cash flow, or they not putting fights on every weekend to get it out the mud. They not even putting on trash fights every 2 nights a week like how ESPN was. Like non-existent, man. So I don't know what y'all gonna do, man. I would say definitely get it together. Don't be afraid to make these big fights that you can. And I don't know, man. Everything else just signed over to Canelo, man. It's over, man. Let Cinnamon Productions do their thing, man. You know what I'm saying? You in the way. Now you're in the way. It's like bad news after bad news. It's a dark cloud over there at Golden Boy. For real. For real. It's a dark cloud. And I don't know. I don't see the sunshine coming no time soon. So, Virgil, I believe you should be up next because they don't got no fight schedule. They don't even have a fight schedule for the next couple months. So hopefully you up next and you do your thing against Mo Hooker. I know Mo coming off that loss to well, he had a fight after that, but his last big fight against Jose Ramirez was some bullshit off of a slip, and he was trying to get it all back and wound up losing. So yeah, we'll find out. We're gonna see what it's about. We're gonna definitely see what it's about. But if Mo Hooker put an ass whooping on Virgil, man, look, I don't want to hear or see shit about Golden Boy no more. Your ass just need to go sign your fighters away and sniff the rest of your days away, man. You got enough money, you good, you could do you'll be alright. You'll be alright, man. Cause like I said, man, B-Hop is the only person that's holding it down, man. I feel bad for him over there, man. I feel bad. It's just, it looks sad over there. It looked real sad. All the way around. All the way around. And out of those 6 champs, one of those champs is Franchon Cruz. And you just shitted on her. So we already, like I said, man, look, man, it's all bad over there, man. It's all bad over there, man. It's really like 5.5, man. The shits look sad. You know what I'm saying? That shit's sad. And she didn't even defend her last championship. I mean, she didn't defend her championship in the last, her last fight. Look, man, Golden Boy. Last weekend was the beginning of the end. Well, it was already on the decline, but it's the beginning of the end of 2021, man. I don't see any bright days in the future of Golden Boy. But yeah, man, I get up out of here on that note, man. Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. It's your boy Cadillac Red, man. Salute to the mighty LDBC, and I'm about this thing, man. 1.